Hi. Ooh. Hi. Hello. The voice crack. Well. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Make sure that your classy is clean, honey. Is my mic very quiet? Nobody said anything, but when we were doing, I think my mic is a bit quiet. When we were doing just gaming things, my mic was significantly quieter than everyone else, and no one said a thing. And I was like watching it back, and I was like, "Nar." So yeah. Anyway, speaking of Nar, I want to say thank you so much to Smallzy for the 13-month resub. I really appreciate that deeply. Smallzy has since gone to bed. He just wanted to drop that off before he went to bed, which is completely understandable. It's like 2 a.m. for him, so like, thank you so much, Smallzy. I love you. You're watching the VOD. We love you here, and we stan, and y'all definitely need to watch Smallzy's streams if you haven't yet. Smallzy is one of the most funny and entertaining people that I've ever met, and one of the most supportive and iconic friends. So y'all definitely need to check him out. Do it now. Follow him good. Go watch his channel just like you should. I'm just trying my best. I'm just trying my best here. Listen. Sorry, I was tweeting while the screen was up, and I still needed to finish that off. But hello everybody, happy Monday, happy August. It's wild that we're already in August, and yeah, cheers to August. Here's my orange juice that fades through in the background for some reason, even though my green shirt doesn't. Cheers to August. Have a let's just, manifest, daily affirmation. August will be, no, not will. We need to speak in present tense. August is bringing us everything that we need. August is going to provide us with all of the things that we want, all the things that we need, all the things that we deserve, all the things that we are attracting, we're manifesting. August will be lovely, gal. And that's not on that. But yeah, as the title suggests, today we're going to be doing a viewer's choice game. For people who don't know, as I'm chewing my cake, a while ago I did a charity campaign, and one of the prizes was for people to be able to to choose a game from my list and decide which game I'm gonna do next. So we beat Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then last stream we played the first viewer's choice game, which was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. And then today's viewer's choice game is going to be Pyre, which is from the makers of Bastion, the very little known game Hades. Pyre is I think it's like an RPG. So we're gonna try it out today. We're gonna give it a try, and we're gonna see how we like it. In the meantime, though, if you haven't voted for the first game in my new original series, now is the time to do so. I think I might announce, like, at the end of the stream which game will begin my new series. So I'm starting a new series, and the wonderful, iconic Spin Blend actually provided us with a title for it, and it's called Ruby's Retro Roulette. I'm going to be playing basically the next few games that I'm going to be playing, the next 27 games that I'm going to be playing, are going to be games from every year of my life. So the first game is 1994, 1995, 1996, so on and so forth. So right now I have a poll for the first game of the series, which is going to be 1994, the year I was born. And I'm very excited. If you haven't voted yet, the poll is in chat right now. I think I'm gonna reveal, like, at the end of today's stream what, like, if we're gonna play more of Pyre, and then of course we will I will reveal which game will begin that series. So I'm very excited. If y'all haven't voted yet, make sure to do so. Make sure that your voice is counted and that you approve of the game that is going to be played next. You can also vote for multiple games. You don't have to just choose one. Although I apparently, Dex voted for multiple games, but only his first choice was counted for. So I don't, vote at your own risk, I guess. But I made it so that y'all could choose multiple options. So I'm very excited to see which games are on that. I haven't looked at the poll since I started it on stream last time, so I have no idea, and I don't want y'all to tell me either which game is in the lead or anything of the sort, because I'm going to be doing the reveal at the end of the stream. So we will see. We will see what happens. Voted, nice, Sly. Iconic. Yeah, I'm very excited for this series because, like, I often don't know what to do for my streams, and I know that we've done, like, the randomizer situation, but I think this is, like, such a cool way, in my humble opinion, this is, like, a cool way of, like, it's like we're gonna be, like, exploring games from, like, since 1994 and then onwards, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna, like, slowly but surely see how games kind of evolved and what games were, and, like, a part of me is also, like, excited to see, like, what games were really popular or what games came out in what year, because, like, for some games I know, but for some I don't, right? So it's gonna be very interesting and surprising to see, like, what games y'all resonate with, what games y'all vote for, what games are, like, picked for every time, and then we can always have, like, a second season, and we go back to 1994 and we do a whole new season with the games that weren't, like, voted for or whatever. So I'm just, like, very excited for this series. I think it's gonna be a fun series because it's gonna be the mixture of, like, me getting excited about games that came out in that particular year that maybe I haven't played yet, or maybe I haven't played yet on stream. And it's gonna be, like, a mixture of, like, that and then y'all voting and all that fun stuff. Like, I think it's gonna be fun. So yeah, definitely very, very excited for that. But yeah, the results are gonna be revealed later. I might post the poll, like, maybe, like, occasionally throughout the stream, in case people haven't voted, because I want to give as many people as possible, like, the opportunity to vote for the game that's being picked for the next, for the foreseeable future, because I don't know, it could literally, from the games in that list, it could literally be a game that, like, I play for one stream, or it could be a game that I play for, like, multiple streams, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see what game ends up winning. It's gonna be interesting seeing what y'all want, and yeah, I'm just very excited. What have y'all been up to? How was everybody's weekend? We're gonna get into Pyre in a little bit. I want to kind of, like, chit chat with you all for a little bit before we get into the things of the things. But yeah, I just want to know what y'all have been up to. How was your weekend? My weekend was, like, since last stream, I've been having, I mean, it's been partial, like, anxiety, mental health things, and then also I've made an effort to, like, hang out more with friends. So, like, we've watched a lot of episodes of Imitation, which is a K-drama about K-pop idols, which is really cool. We've been just, like, sometimes, like, we just get into the voice chat and we just, like, watch K-pop videos. Like, we just watch, like, performances or music videos or like, you know what I mean? Like, we just watch whatever. So that's been a thing, which I've been enjoying a lot. What else? What else have I been up to? Not really too much, to be honest. I've been playing Pokemon Unite. It's been lovely. My shoulder's trying to like escape me apparently. She's chroma keying a little bit. That's okay. But what else is going on? Not really too much. Not really too much. As far as this week, I'm excited to upload like a new video. I was gonna post like a K-pop unboxing haul, but I think there's gonna be like a music video. Like there's gonna be a comeback that comes out. And I might actually just post a reaction to that this week and like leave the unboxing for next week or something like that. Even though like I already started working on it, so like, you know, maybe it's not the greatest idea, but like I think the thing is like with a reaction video, it kind of has to be like, you know, it doesn't have to be, but like you usually want to upload it as early as like the thing that you're reacting to came out, right? So like the haul video, I can always like, you know, delay for a week or two or whatever. So yeah, I know Somi just released her video. I think Sunmi also is releasing her video. I don't know if I'm gonna react to Somi's though, because I usually don't like love Somi's comebacks. So I might not just react to that, because like the thing about reactions sometimes is like I don't think people want to watch someone who's like kind of into it. Like they want to watch someone that's like excited for that person, or someone who's like listening to someone for the first time. And I've had videos that are like full tea. I've had videos that I've recorded, like reaction videos from like when I used to upload reaction videos more often, that I fully didn't upload because I was like, oh, I didn't really react much. Like this is not like fun for anyone involved. Like sometimes you just watch a video and you're like, that was a video. Like you don't want to upload that. You don't want to put out a video that's like, you know, oh, that was okay. You know, like you don't want to like do that. Even though that was like my honest reaction to it, but like, you know what I mean? Like because like usually the people looking for reactions are like fans of the artist and stuff like that, or even the artists themselves. And you don't want to like put out a video that's like, nah, that was not great. You know, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I already answered your question accidentally. Red Velvet is coming out later this month. But yeah, I'm excited to be more active on my YouTube channel. I really am. Like, I think it's gonna be fun. Like weekly uploads, occasional podcasting, occasional like things that I just feel like doing or whatever. I want to do a reaction to the Netflix show Sexy Beasts. It's that show where like everyone is like wearing prosthetics and all that, and like it's like they're going on like I don't want to say the word that they use because I don't like the idea of using that. They're like going on a first date, on a mystery date with someone. And like all that they have to go off of is obviously like their personality, because you know you can't really see them. So I'm thinking of doing a reaction to that and like, because I think it's gonna be funny to like kind of because I already kind of am predicting that I'm gonna not love it. So I think it's gonna be like one of those videos that's gonna be fun to make fun of, I guess. Of like, you know, make fun of straight people. So I think that should be funny. Yeah, I'm just thinking of like, you know, doing fun stuff like that on the channel. Not really think too much about anything. Just like go with whatever is resonating with me, like whatever I'm having fun with. Same here with streaming. Like, I'm just trying to take it like one day at a time, do whatever feels right, whatever I feel like doing that day, and not think too much or at all about like numbers or what's gonna do well, what's not gonna do well, what people want to see, what people don't want to see. It's like of course, like I usually like asking y'all for like, you know, feedback and stuff like that. When I'm like, hey, do y'all want to see this? Like, I like to gauge your reactions to things and see if y'all are, you know, interested in anything in particular. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you just kind of have to do what you like want to do, right? It's like, you know, I don't know. I feel like with content creation, it's very easy to like fall into the traps of like looking at what's popular or doing what everyone else is doing, or questioning your own stuff, like questioning if you're good enough, questioning if your content is good enough, questioning if like, oh, nobody wants to see this or whatever based off of like numbers, right? Like, I still haven't looked at my numbers for July, and I don't think I will. Like, I don't know. Maybe I will out of curiosity. But I haven't looked at anything numbers-wise. Like, I obviously... The only thing is, like, I have to look at my numbers whenever I raid someone. It, like, shows in my chat, like, oh, we're going with a party of whatever. But I don't really let that dictate. Like, I try not to let that dictate how the stream did, because like that's just at the end of the stream. I don't know how many people were at the stream in the beginning, in the middle. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to be more like, as far as like everything in my life, not just like content creation, like I'm trying to be more like, you know, in the present moment, not really think about like yesterday or tomorrow. Like, I'm just trying to think of like today, and maybe like, you know, short-term things, right? Like, oh, you know, I want to do this thing today, and then maybe soon I will do that. Eventually I will do that, right? Like, it's more like me thinking of the moment and of today and all of that, and kind of, you know, approaching things like one day at a time, like 1 week at a time, whatever, what have you, right? Because I feel like it can get so overwhelming to think about like, oh, like, you know, what videos am I gonna do when I run out of videos, or what am I gonna stream, what am I gonna wear, what am I gonna, like, you know, just like all that stuff that like fucks up your head, right? Like, and I feel like so many people can relate to that, even outside of content creation. Like, you know, people often overthink like their career choices, or whether they're not like, do I want to go back to school? Do I want to get another degree? Should I change careers? Am I happy in this? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, so often we like overthink things for ourselves, and we get overwhelmed, and we don't know what to do and all that stuff. And it's rough. It's really difficult. I'm trying to like train myself to like be more like in the moment, you know, like whatever I feel like trying my best and doing, you know, whatever I feel like is best for me in that moment for the short term of it all, and do that rather than like, you know, trying to like overthink too much of what will be in like a week from now, or 2 weeks from now, a month, a year from now. Like, because and that's like another thing that I was kind of thinking about. And there was like someone, and I forget if I saw this on YouTube, if I saw this on TikTok, but it was basically someone was talking about how, I think it was Jim Carrey, and this person was talking about an interview that they saw of Jim Carrey, or like something that they saw, and it was like, I think it was a YouTube video that I saw, and this person was talking about how like so apparently Jim Carrey's story is that his dad wanted to be like a comedian or like a performer or whatever, right? And he was like, oh, I don't want to do that because I want to provide my family with stability. So I think he became like an accountant, right? And I think what happened was, I may be paraphrasing here, you may have to do your own research if you want to know the details, but basically the moral of the story is that I think he ended up getting laid off or like fired, or like the company that he was working at ended up like going under. It was like something wild like that, and he couldn't get a job anymore, and like they ended up like homeless or something like that. So apparently Jim Carrey's like moral and Jim Carrey's like thing that he says is like, that was the moment that he decided that if you're gonna I guess like the main quote of it all is him saying, if you're gonna fail at something, if there's a possibility to fail at something, you might as well fail at something that you love. And I was like, that's actually kind of fierce, because like, and tying in with what I was saying earlier is like, even if you have a job right now and you're like a full-time staff and whatever at that job, like next month isn't guaranteed, next year isn't guaranteed, right? And I feel like sometimes we think like, hi Spirit, I'm awake, not the ghost. But sometimes it's like when you're a content creator, or when you're like a freelancer, when you're someone who doesn't have a 9 to 5, sometimes you're like, oh, you know, tomorrow isn't guaranteed, or like, you know, next month isn't guaranteed, or whatever, what have you, right? And it's like, no one has tomorrow guaranteed, no one has next month guaranteed, or next year, or whatever, you know what I mean? Why did that alert not pop up? Thank you so much, Doi, for the sub. I really appreciate that. 12 months already. Holy shit. Everyone kind of... I feel like a lot of people subscribed around the same time, because I think Fly recently did 12 months. And then Smallzy today did 13 months. And you did 12. So like everyone kind of subbed around the same time. That's really fierce. How are you, Spin? How are you, Doi? How are y'all doing? I'm just on my Ruby's rants of the day. Yeah, I'm just on my rant shit. Enjoying lunch break while it lasts. Aww. Hope you have the loveliest of loveliest lunches. What's for lunch today, Doi? I slept like absolute garbage, hence the ghost. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Spin. I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, try your best, but don't push yourself too much. You know, if you feel like you need to take a nap at some point, or you need to like rest up a little bit, definitely do so. Rice, beans, fish, and a salad. Ooh. Iconicals. It's been 2 wild months at work. Oh no. Not that. Not that. Well. Well. The unfortunate realities of work and stuff like that. Like, sometimes we can get so stressed and things can get so chaotic. Ooh, let me get my controller. I hope this game has controller support. I hope so. Nar. Oh my god. I can never... Okay, there you go. I can never plug in a USB cord first try. Actually, that's not true, but oftentimes it's like, hello? It's a journey sometimes, we can say that. Let's change things up a little bit, and let's do Pyre. That's you with headphone jacks? There's no wrong way of putting in a headphone jack. What do you mean? Do you put it in the do you put it in the microphone jack? Is that what happens? The wrong hole, not that. Not the wrong hole. Not that. Well. Let's play some Pyre, shall we? That happens to me with HDMI cables spin. Like I will try it, it won't work. Oh, that's I thought my monitor was like dirty or something. It was in the game. It was in the game, y'all. It was the game. But yeah, I usually with HDMI cords, like I will try the right way and it doesn't work. I try flipping it, it doesn't work, and then I go back to the original and it works magically. And I'm like, well. I'm like, well, that's that on that. Now we're gonna capture the game. I capture Pyre. And there you go. Doing the thing on this day. I said I was gonna post it frequently. So if you haven't voted, I'm gonna be starting a new series after this game called Ruby's Retro Roulette. And if you haven't voted for the first game, here it is, the poll. Basically, long story short, this new series is I'm gonna be playing a game for every year of my life. So the first game is gonna be a game from 1994, and then next game 1995, so on and so forth until we reach the year of whatever year we're in at that time. By the time we get to the present day. So we went through like I think it was on IMDb. We went through like the 100 most popular games that came out in 1994, and we chose like 4 or 5. And y'all can vote right now. Do it. Do the voting. And yeah. God. For some reason this is like screwing up. Nar. Well. I'm excited to see what wins. Me too. I'm very excited. I'm very intrigued to see which game is gonna win. Um, but before we get to that, oh, apparently this game doesn't have controller support. Wait. So it does have controller support. Wait, let me like unplug and plug in my controller maybe. Oh, there you go. There she is. Yeah, we're gonna be trying out Pyre today. It was a viewer's choice for a charity stream that I did either earlier this year or late last year. I don't remember. We did a charity campaign, and one of the prizes that people won for donating was choosing whatever game I play next. So we're playing Pyre. There's no game over in the campaign. Your choices and outcomes are part of the story. Okay, no, we're gonna do campaign. We're gonna start a new profile, new campaign. Okay, what is this? We have reduced difficulty, adjust how much, wait. For players not seeking too much of a challenge, your adversaries shall not hold back against you. Wait, no, they will hold back. Standard is for most players starting the campaign for the first time, your adversary shall fight back. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is tougher challenge. No. We're going to be doing standard. We're also hurry text. What is this? Hold square to rush story event. Okay, work. Yes, we're going to have subtitles. And also aim assist, absolutely. We're gonna hold circle to aim assist, absolutely. In case we need to. Hopefully the game is not gonna be too loud or too quiet. Let me know. And I will change it accordingly. Oh, this is pretty. I mean, this is from the same people who made Hades. So, like, the visuals are gonna be pretty. Ooh. Oh my god, I almost spilled my orange juice. Oh, that was gonna be so bad. Oh, I was like, is anything gonna happen? I had to press X. I was like waiting for something to happen. There's a little wagon. Oh, hello, Mario. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie, wielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Downside is a vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. Oh, okay. Interact, okay. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups. Founded on principles of mercy and kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Masked something. See, right on schedule, what did I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday, just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like she's breathing. The masked wanderers presume you are female. Interact to change this. Oh, work! Yes! Don't assume anything about me! Oh, I love that. Looks like they're breathing. Oh, I love this already. It seems they still are. Then stand aside and I shall send them to a better place. A better place? Name me a single better place than this. Hang on, the markings on their rags, I think they're one of them. But look at them, they are beyond our help, and we are beyond theirs. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim, you have at best an hour. Understood, I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns around. Nope, the man toward. Nope. As the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Oh, hello there. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us were equal nothings here. You are parched, and he gives you a drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. Oh, hi, Pants. Good morning, Icon. Hongjung, right? Spin, I will tell you that I've been spreading the AT's propaganda, and Pants has fallen for our fearless leader, Hongjung. Firstly, because of his fashion sense, and secondly, because he's iconic, so, you know. How are you, lovely Pants? If y'all are not following Pants Tribian, y'all are missing out. Ants is literally one of my besties. I adore them so much. Ooh, bitch. Glitchcraft coming through with the raid. Hello there, everybody. Hello. Come on, glitch raid. The stream is glitched. Nar. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Ruby. You can call me ProjectRuby if you're feeling spicy. Today, I'm playing Pyre. This is a viewer's choice game. I'm super excited to get into it. So far, it looks amazing, and they allowed me to be non-binary in the game. So, iconic. But yeah, welcome on in. Please tell me about your stream, what you were up to today. I'm having a hard time speaking. That was a no. I dabbed. I need to go. Enjoy my trailer. It's clownin' time. Oh, hi. Oh, that pornographic sound I made, what the hell? The train is coming and so am I. Bad bitches make some noise. Oh, professional gamer. Oh shit, let's wash the pussy before we go. There's a door here though. Woo! Fuck, not again. Welcome on in, y'all. My stream is plus 18 because I cuss a lot, I'm very chaotic, and I'm also just like an adult who wants to hang out with other adults and other people of my own, you know, age group. You know what I mean? So there's that. You heard a lot of good things about Pyre. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't really hear, like, I've always kind of heard good things about, like, Supergiant Games, but I never played any of their games before until Hades, actually. And I got this game in an itch.io, like, bundle last year. They did, like, a huge bundle for, I think I think it was, like, charities that were related to, like, the Black Lives Matter movement. And this game was on it, and I was like, ooh, fierce, like this game looks very interesting. And so I added it to my list, and then we had a charity campaign, and then one of the prizes for it was for viewers to choose like what games I was gonna play next. So this was one of the games that was chosen, and then as I read more into it, as I downloaded it, I was like, this is gonna be like an RPG. I'm kind of like, I'm excited for it now. So yeah. You did a lot of terrible runs in Hades. Oh my god, I feel that. I still haven't like beaten Hades. I feel like I don't know if I ever will. I might, you know, put it in like easy mode. But yeah, we're literally at the very beginning of the game. So you're just like, you literally came in at the perfect time to see what's going on and to get a gist of whether or not you're gonna be into it. So yeah. Oh yeah, nothing wrong with easy mode. I just forgot that was an option. I was like, oh yeah, I can literally just put it on easy mode. I can literally just, excuse me, just do that, and maybe I'll enjoy the game even more. But yes, onto Pyre. We get a drink, we get some food. There, turns out you're tougher than you look. It's kind of rude. Name's Headwind. He is one of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. Alright. Come on, Headwind. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon, nothing like the stately vessels that parade Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm leaving for the yeehaw vibes, yes. How's Pyre so far? This is literally like the first like cutscene. So like I literally haven't experienced the game yet. The only thing that I've done so far was literally tell them that I'm non-binary. Because they were like, oh, I think she's still breathing. And then the game like lets you hover over it and be like, they assume that you're female. They assume that you're male. They don't assume your gender. And I was like, that's fierce. Headwind beckons you to enter the black wagon. I'll do it. That's the only thing I can do anyway. The weather-beaten wagon is as much as... I can't read today, so we love that. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back! And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. Ooh! Iconic! You may call me Jodariel. I don't know how to say that name. She is the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel soon assists him. Oh! Ah! Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rucky Greentail. He is the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Oh, cutie! Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can they do it? I hope so. I haven't asked them yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you are a reader. One who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Ooh. Over time, you managed to learn something of the old ways in spite of Commonwealth decree. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in their right mind would dare violate the law of the land. Who you are and what you did to earn your sentence is no one's business but your own. Ooh. Decisions. Ooh. I feel like I can trust them to just be like, yeah, I know how to read. You know what I mean? Like, and I will read you to filth. Hi, Fly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I want to build this friendship on a foundation of truth. So I'm just gonna admit it. You confirm their suspicions. There is no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days, because it just so happens my associates and we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. I have a look. Strange book, one of several such heavy, ominous volumes. The exiles you met seem very interested in them. How are you, Fly? Hope you're having a lovely day. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Oh, Jumanji much? Forward? A formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rights. That you possess it and have capacity to clean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from the forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. What does it say? Well, the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate. clad in the raiment of the right, bearing this book. Or lies the voice that tells you more. Inspect. Oh. Oh. Well. Oh, oblige the voice. Oh, well. I could have just done this the whole time. I'm a flop, Your Honor. I'm a flop. You know who's not a flop? The wonderful Luke Boogie rating us right now. Welcome on in. How's everybody doing from the raid? Look, it's such a pleasure seeing you as usual. An iconic streamer that y'all need to follow right this second if you haven't already. Luke, it's so wonderful to see you. Welcome on in, everybody. If you're new here, if this is your first time here, my name is Ruby. I'm very chaotic, very queer, and non-binary icon in your presence. And here's what you can expect from the stream. It's clownin' time. Oh, hi. Oh, that pornographic sound I made, what the hell? The train is coming and so am I. Bad bitches make some noise. Oh, professional gamer. Oh shit, let's wash the pussy before we go. There's a door here though. Woo! Fuck, not again. Hi. Luke, what were you up to, icon? You delightful icon. I hope you're well. We are playing this game called Pyre. It's an RPG. You can make like decisions and stuff like that. We're at the very beginning, so we literally have no idea what's going on. We're in like an afterlife kind of situation. And there may be a choice for us to be reintroduced into society, I guess. Who knows? The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? You were playing Omno, it was pretty, and we fell in love with a little cat. Oh, I love that. You've heard good things about Pyre, no idea what it's about though. So, as far as I understand, the main premise of Pyre is, basically it's like criminals and like people who are not deemed, basically people that this like society doesn't want to be a part of it anymore are sent to this place that's supposed to be kind of like an exile of sorts. And you know, basically the lore of it is that people did it, like nobody has ever escaped it, but we just found a book that says like, hey, here's a way out, and so now we'll see what happens from there on out. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Uh-oh. Drama. Also, because apparently people are not allowed to read in the Commonwealth. So
dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge?
Oh shit.
So soon after your sentence into exile.
Well,
'tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege.
That was a read.
You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights.
The rights.
The one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
All right. It worked, so it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where did the reader go? They should still be out there. For now, we have to put our faith in them. They could abandon us. They won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond as headwind, then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now, I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwig asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Let me know if the audio is good, y'all. Let me know if it's too loud, too quiet, whatever. Hello, Mario.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
Okay. Their exile abilities are shown as here. Okay, we're doing the tutorial.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own.
Not this.
Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites, you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake.
Oh, interesting.
Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
Oh, shit.
Cast your aura like a stone.
Ooh.
Correctly done.
Banish the
Again.
remaining adversary. Goodbye.
Just so. A glorious performance, I
Damn.
admit. More than I expected from the likes of you.
Rude.
Grasp the orb once more.
Okay.
The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame.
Okay. Rookie
Now
has returned.
snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns.
I'm not understanding how this works.
Yes.
I don't think I understand the assignment.
Banishment.
Nar. Oh no.
A bit of a blunder.
Nar. Nar. Oh my god.
Why, that was all of them. There. Their pyre weakens.
I guess. Okay.
Banished. Thoroughly banished. How comical.
Ooh. Nar.
Wherever did the Nightwings go?
No, did we all die? Oh shit. Nar. I'm having a hard time understanding the assignment.
Oh, you poor thing.
This combat is a bit confusing.
Your pyre sputters.
So you basically want to take the orb and bring it to the enemy's base.
An opportunity.
Nar. Oh my god.
Edwin doused the adversary's flames.
Feels like Pokemon Unite.
Seize the orb.
Oh no. There you go.
Glory to the scribes.
Okay, I'm doing it. It's hard to like manage the entire team though. I'm just trying my best.
The rite is complete.
It's
There,
hard.
dear reader. Now you understand.
Took me a little bit, but
Or do you?
yeah, I don't know if I
This
do.
was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead.
I don't know if I'm in love with this
I
combat.
would tell you to turn back. Cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
Nar. Doing the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. The three must act as one. Got it. It's hard to juggle the three, like, characters, though. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Well, shit. I feel like their games are always hard. They have an easier game mode, but it still doesn't change the fact that the combat is not what I would expect from an RPG, right? I feel like I would have expected. I'm more used to, like, I don't know. This is very different. This is very different because, like, sometimes you just, like, walking at them, you kill them. Sometimes they get you, and you have to use abilities. You have to hold the orb. It's like it is a bit much to get used to, but I feel like maybe I will get used to it the more I play it. Jodariel leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? The rites are an ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. You gaze at the stars, seek out your destiny. Let's do it. Where are we going? Caprius, the Olden Star, star of the moon, stag hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also discontented. Scorpus, the Olden Star, star of the old cutter. Those born under it are wiser than most. Can I not choose it? Oh, guess I have to choose this one then. Geminian, the Olden Star, star of the first Empress. Those born under it seek knowledge and new experience. That's cute. Alright. Gaul, the South Star. The South Star burns bright under a massive ridge of stone, much farther than the naked eye can see. 200 leagues due east. The Ridge of Gaul. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Galathanian yet loom over those living in its shadow.
Concilia.
Great, and we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we had best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Oh, that's a nickname. Cute. Jodariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you on board, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom, the rites are the key. It is a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Let's go. Let's go, redacteds. One thing that I don't know if it's me that I'm not playing it properly, but like when you're holding the orb, it's actually harder to play it because you can't use your abilities when you're holding it. So, yeah. You arrive in Downside Prairie, which is one of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. Where the road ahead is forked, there's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Route I've got to pay a visit to, besides. The northern route to the Ridge of Gaul goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Bloomingpool and avoid attention. Bloomingpool is the southern route to the Ridge of Gaul. Goes through a humid area pocked with the hot springs. Runoff from the sand folds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. What if the readers settled this? They mark the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing them along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. Oh god. Oh, alright. Let's weigh our options. What are we thinking, girlies? We could either go to Hollow Route, which is the northern route to Ridge of Gaul, goes through a small exile encampment. Rookie does know someone there who owes him. Or we could go to Bloomingpool, which is the southern route. It goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. And Jodariel thinks she can find rare flora here. I'm thinking Bloomingpool, only because like it does look more dangerous, but I feel like there's someone who owes Rookie, so I don't know, maybe that person could like not be happy to see us necessarily, and maybe like seeing other people is not the best option for us. Maybe we could just like take a path less traveled. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below. As I take a sip of my water. Should I do a poll? I'm thinking Bloomingpool. I think I'm gonna go there. Uh-oh. Jodariel offers... Ooh. Jodariel offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she noticed you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon something catches her eye. Observe, this shall pay for half our trip. You found a black bloom. It is quite valuable. Ooh, can be sold at the slug market. It blossoms at specific times. While bitter at first, the taste of black bloom makes the pain go away. Ooh, alright. Onward we go. Looks like we made a good decision. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of Ridge of Gaul. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Page revealed, the first exile. Ooh. They're moving makeshift home. Yeah, let's see what we could do. Oh, the book is glowing. The first exile. You perhaps, in the words of Galathanian, the Master General, you know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solium Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rites. Yeah. All right. The Emperor's Fall. Continue your journey as you reveal more. Okay, work. So this is like chapter 1 out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, potentially. Okay, cute. We have a family portrait. Oh, there's nothing we can really do. We have the common room. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths toward enlightenment in the rites. Oh, okay, so we can see like their stats. I love the character designs, I really do. So we have Hedwin, which is a nomad. The free spirit, he wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. He's an outrider. What does that mean? They ensured the high-winged remnants never flew far from the mountain nests. He's the one that nursed you back to life from the brink of after finding you in the downside. His genial manner suggests that life in exile has not broken yet his spirit. He wears a bronze clasp identical to that of a Jodariel, suggesting the two of them may have met before their exile. He has not yet revealed what he did to earn his sentence. We have Jodariel. She's a grim, longtime resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving here. She's a demon. She's a veteran as well. People who survived in the exile long enough to be transformed by it in body, if not in spirit. And her past occupation was veteran, so everyone served on the Commonwealth's blood border. Those who excelled remained. We don't know anything else about her. She seems to be responsible for the Black Wagon's security. Her features suggest she has lived in exile for much longer than the others. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze clasp of the Commonwealth blood border suggests a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence you do not yet know. And then we have Reki. He is the fast talker, an opportunistic and yet well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. He's a cur, swift dog-like creatures known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simple things. He was a trafficker, dealing with contraband for a long enough time. I can't read. Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. What remains now of the fallen empire's old and tarnished currency is still of value to some. He seems to be the most well-connected of the masked wanderers who found you and knows something of the land. He has a rather opportunistic disposition, and his ostentatious clothing suggests a lucrative background in the mercantile business. Even still, you do not yet know for sure what he did to earn his sentence. Alright, what else do we have? Cooking tins. Have a sigil. You can speak to Joe Dario. Reader, Greentail here. Oh, is that Rookie? Greentail here was just complaining how you opted not to take us up to Hollowroot. Oh god. What? And violate our anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our chum's gonna have to keep making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find. Slug Market is a crude trading post found in the downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way in the downside where it's traded and sold. And we have. Now let's focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare before tonight. So he was talking shit. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Interesting. We have an imp here. Oh, they push the wagon along, okay. Interesting. I think I'm done. I think we can start the rite. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiment of the rite. The preparations are set, however, everything is still in calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of redacteds we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing, I don't think we did. Look up. Girlies, you gotta believe me. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orbs that fall from the sky.
Reader, the stars align at last.
All right.
You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready.
Triumvirate.
Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whosever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom.
All right.
Now
not dramatic
let
at all.
the rites commence.
All right, girlies. Let's get into it. The stars are aligned and your pyre burn. I don't know why my voice is like going out. Maybe I'm like too loud or something. I don't know. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The Nightwings, the name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robbed in gold, who unfastens his mask.
Die ganze Schnall.
Oh, hello there. Surprised to see old Lendl again. Lendl, he is the apparent leader of the exiled triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Gaul. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accusers shall repay that affront. The accusers are an exiled triumvirate clad in gold. Their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. Oh, here we go. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rights and focus on the task at hand. Alright, hopefully I'm not gonna flop this time. At least not as much.
Begin! Shoot. The orb is loose. Shoot. Oh dear.
That was a flop.
Have the accusers underestimated you?
I guess I could just like do that.
Glorious.
Oh, nar.
The orb slipped from your
Nar.
clutches.
Mistakes were made.
Blessed be.
Okay, I'm winning. Hey Glenn, how are you? Can't stay for long, but I wanted to say hello. Love your haircut, and the game looks pretty. And what the hell is going on? Hi Glenn, hope you're doing well. Yes. First of all, thank you. Second of all, the game is very pretty. And third of all, I'm also trying to figure out what's going on. Basically, it's like we're fighting other people because we've been like exiled, and now we're trying to escape. So we have to fight other people who've been exiled to earn freedom, I guess. And the way that we fight is like we have to gather this orb, and we have to throw it into the opponent's goal. But they also can fight you, and you can also fight them. It's, you know, the combat is interesting. It's, yeah. Hear me, accusers, stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
It's like RPG, sports-esque. Yeah, it's mystical demon soccer. Kind of, except more like handball. We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. Then we'll have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Oh, mistakes were made.
The orb.
Oh shit, I failed. Ooh! Nar! Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh shit. Not me jumping right into their circle. Oh shit.
Well cast. A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
Poof. Oh,
Flung with considerable precision.
love that. I'm winning. That's what matters, right? Oh shit. Oh, damn. Oh, nar.
Didn't see it coming.
Oh shit. Nar.
Oh, boo.
It's really hard, like, juggling everything. Oh shit. That was close. That was so close.
That one almost got through.
Ooh. Girlie, run. Oh, fuck. Why did I do that?
Poor Lendl.
Nar. Nar. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh shit. Goodbye. Oh, I can't get up far. Oh shit. Nar. Ooh. Oh my god, this is very difficult. Oh no.
Too bad for that one.
Oh my god, I almost went in.
Such chaos.
Such chaos. That's me. Gimme. Ooh. Do it.
And it is done.
Oh my god.
You have prevailed.
Now
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
not my single fleeting victory.
Guron Salashe.
Now that I'm kind of getting the hang of it, I kind of get it, but it's definitely like sportsy. It's definitely not as RPG as I would want it to be, as I would expect, or as I would prefer, I guess. I like their masks. Their masks are pretty cool, I will say that. How have you been, Glenn? It's so nice to see you. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom
Damn.
of the scribes.
Okay.
The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few as strange. Hi Brian, how are you? I did sports so good, thank you so much. Is the game a bit loud? Oh, no, I can't see it. It feels a bit loud. Let me turn it down a little bit on my end. Not enlightenment though. It sounds like work. It is, yeah. That seems nice. Maybe perhaps a bit loud still. You mean to tell me the game has been very loud and nobody told me anything? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that seems more manageable. Okay, work. Interesting. Oh, wasn't it? Okay, work. It felt particularly loud now. Choose a mastery for Jodariel. Oh shit. Okay, we can use a long stride. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. Ooh, this is fierce. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. No, I prefer this. Long stride.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Hey Zach, how are you? You picked this game for me, didn't you? When I did the charity thing, I think you were the one who picked it. Nice to see you play the heck out of this game. I'm liking it so far. The only thing is like the combat is a bit like a bit different than what I'm used to for an RPG game. So I'm still very like, oh, this is okay. Like it doesn't feel like it's there's a bit of strategy, but it feels like it's more like action and more like it feels like it plays more like a sports game than it like an RPG, which is interesting, right? Like it's not a bad thing, it's not a great thing in my opinion. Like I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It's just different, right? It's just something different to get used to. It's like a sports game with a visual novel and RPG elements in it. Yeah, for sure, yeah. That's a really good way of putting it. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. During the rites, hold circle to fling the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage, something something. Oh, now it feels a bit quiet. Well, I turn it up a little bit. Now I know what y'all mean. Like, now it feels a bit quiet. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. I think it's just really loud on that one screen. Maybe I'll have to like turn down the music, because everything else seems like decent, but the music seems louder, so maybe I can just like help like that. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. Let me do this.
From the plains that sleep below to the canyons open wide, hear the song of gentle morning for the lost and lonesome bride. On the hill and in
oh shit.
A pleasant evening, no?
Flowers hide from the song of gentle morning.
That seems decent, right? As far as volume, like maybe I just needed to turn the music down a little bit and it will be fine.
Now he roams through hill and valley.
We'll see. Okay. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions? Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Edwin wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Oh. So we can ask why he was exiled. Everyone has their reasons. At this point, you would like to know this. Ask how he got his wagon. The black wagon and its contents belong to a group called the Nightwings. What happened? We can ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. And we can ask what happens if you refuse to help. Ooh. Romantic. Feel so strongly for every character in this game. I love that. I feel like asking if he was exiled might be too early to do so because we just met him, and I feel like this is maybe like, I feel like with the culture of this environment, it seems like that's a thing that people don't really talk too much about. So I'm thinking not asking that right away seems like a good idea because I don't want to put him off and be like, oh, so why are you here? So I'm gonna ask him about the wagon because that seems like a thing that, like, you know, I think it wouldn't be too personal, and it's something that it's pretty valid for me to be like curious about. You ask Hedwin how he and his companions managed to come into possession of this black wagon and what happened to its former owners. He maintains eye contact and smiles.
Some terrace.
Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again and I'll tell you all about it on the way. I feel like you would have said that to anything, huh? Well, you sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. You gaze at the stars. Let's go. South Star. Sagittal, the Olden Star, star of the Whistling Prince. Those born under it possess a natural exuberance. Cassius, the Olden Star, star of the Seventh Jester. Those born under it tend to be rather complicated. Hycer, the Olden Star, star of the Wooded Watcher. Those born under it are mysterious and alluring. Orvind, the Olden Star, star of the Great Oarsman. Those born under it are cool, calm, and collected. Burden, the Olden Star, star of the Broken Bowyer. Those born under it are steadfast and narrow-minded. Come on, horoscope. You go to Joe Muir, the Dusk Star. The Dusk Star burns bright over an ancient spring in Joe Muir Valley. Interact to determine the location. Let's do it. Ew! What was that? That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jamur. At dawn, we're off. According to the stars, okay, yeah. Okay, the Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Oh, well. Okay, let's go to our wagon. The figure sits in every corner of the wagon. He is unresponsive but seems to be alive. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. I can't read. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now. Oh, okay. We just have a semi-unconscious man in our wagon and we don't talk about it? Okay. Old raiment, colorful robes, and ceremonial masks adorn one of our wagon's walls. You can see the Book of Rites. There's nothing new though, because this is the first exile. We already got into it. There's nothing new there. We can talk to her. You sensed Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something now that you're here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? Consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Jodariel wishes to know if you fear her. Oh. We can admit that she can be a bit intense. You are very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Whatever she may be getting at, you think it's best not to indulge her at this time. Ooh. I feel like she's definitely intimidating. And I feel like I would be afraid of her. But I feel like I feel like it wouldn't be the best thing to tell her. You know what I mean? But also I don't want to lie to her and tell her that I'm not. Because, okay, the thing is, I don't know if I'm necessarily afraid. I'm like intimidated by her, not necessarily afraid of her, if that makes sense. So I feel like I'm just not gonna say anything. Right? Is it worse to ignore? It's like, she is intimidating, and like admitting that she can be a bit intense isn't like a horrible thing to tell her. Like, hey, you can be a bit intense. Like, you know, if you want me to be honest, I can be honest. I feel like denying is just lying, because like I feel like, no, that's just lying. The choice is yours. Oh god. I mean, she asked me a question. I feel like saying nothing is rude. So I'm gonna admit it. You tell her in a careful way that you have done your best thus far to not cross paths with her and wish to stay in her good graces. Okay, that's good. Indeed, it is comforting to know that my mere presence instills fear. That's not necessarily what I went for, but okay. One day perhaps you too shall grow some horns if you survive this place. That day shall put the fear you feel in some perspective. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Oh, she's pissed. Oh no, she lost one hope for the next ride. Oh. Oh no, we made her feel bad. Oh no. Well. We have to be honest though, you know? And the option was she can be a bit intense, which is true. You know? You know what I mean? Oh, she definitely has the lowest hope out of everyone. Ooh. Well. Let's continue our journey. I adore how this game's visual novel aspect affects the gameplay. Oh, I will experience that, huh? Let's go to the Jomur Valley. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Rucky knows this mountain passed through to an arid region further north. Okay, I don't have any other options, so I'll go there. Little wagon, just going. Oh! Oh, okay. Iconic. I love the visuals of this game. I will say, the visuals are like top tier. The climate here in Jomur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. So Jomur Valley Exile curs roam the sand-swept fossil wasteland. Among the 8 scribes, the alpha chief Jamur Manymane took a special liking to this region. We have a stowaway. Oh? Home? Can we go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected. But still... Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us. But at the present, we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Ooh. Aw. I thought she was just gonna smack her. She's gonna be, little girl, you better get the fuck out of here. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Aww. Really? You are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. The 8 scribes, some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others can live free. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Rucky stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What? We gonna take in every mit-bitten I can't read. We're gonna take every mit-bitten drive imp we find now too? Easy, Rucky. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who? Sandalwood? Who's Sandalwood? The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Rucky. I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, can I come in? It's very hot and I'm very thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though, what do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just, back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair. That's it. My name, it rhymes with gray. My name, it's just, they call me lots of names. Aww. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. Oh god. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. You sense her name is May. A K, Faye, Day, Shay, Shy, Shay, Ray. Other possibilities. There are several other names ending A of which you are aware. Though, are we gonna talk about those Blair Witch sticks she got? Well, we pretend not to see. I like Shay. Shay is cute. What do y'all think? I was thinking either Shay or Faye. Both of those names are really cute. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with Shay. You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is Shay.
Vistalia.
Why, that's it! My name is Shay. My name is Shay. Aww. Where I am from, they called me Shay the Shoddy. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Aww. You went with Faye. Aw, that's cute. Your fellow exiles decided to bring Shay along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Shay joined the group. She is tired but excited. Let's welcome her aboard. Not like we have an option here, but you know. We got a new friend. That's surely good. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jamur Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Shay and all of you a little time to rest. Oh, consider my options. Okay, what do we do first? Hold on. Is there anything in the Book of Rites? Arr. Hi, girly. Shay seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, reader. You are the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day, but I am older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He is a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all. I thought that I had lost all of them again. I thought, oh god. But, oh, we stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance in case the scribes are watching. Bye, reader. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. I feel like there's a lot there to unpack. It seems like Miss Girly is a bit traumatized. Oh, she's not gonna be like one of the fighters. Okay, let's consider our options here. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for our next raid. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy, keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Vocations are ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional times of free time. Use what time you have. Okay, so we could forage for resources. We can search the surrounding area for valuables to add to our Black Wagon stash of goods. Which we already have something that we can sell, so I don't know if I'll do that. I could study in private, hone in our skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses for your fellow exiles during the rites. Or we could mentor a companion. We can teach our fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. Oh shit. Oh no. So studying gives everyone a bonus, but I feel like this helps like one person a lot. So I think I'm gonna do that. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path toward enlightenment is personal, you will have to mentor them one at a time. Okay, I feel like I wanna... She's definitely like higher than everyone else as far as like enlightenment, so I think I'm gonna give Rucky because he's the lowest. I think I'm gonna mentor Rucky. Sure, chum, I could go for some enlightenment right about now. Might take the edge off. You illustrate to Rucky some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Now he's probably the highest. See that, chums? Old Rucky Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Iconic. Okay, what can we learn? A cloud jump, so you can jump twice. Or a glory dive. Rucky deals an additional 5 damage when plunging into the adversary's pyre. I like the double jump. Ooh, I got to hand it to you, chum. That book's not quite as boring as I thought. I better go lie down. We did it. Let's go, girls. The path leading further west splits off, and once again, your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Shay seems enthusiastic for which route you choose. I wanted to film some videos today, but it's raining super hard. I don't know if I'm going for the dark and stormy night atmosphere. Maybe not, Spin. Fall Flat, the south route across the Jamur Valley, is riddled with barren rock and bone. Shay believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jamur of the 8 scribes. Or we could go to Glue Hive, the north route across the Jamur Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Shay believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Gaul of the 8 scribes. Oh god. I don't know. How are y'all liking the game so far? We've done a tutorial and 1 right. So how are y'all feeling about the game, the characters, everything so far? I've been enjoying it. It's still like I think it's still very early for me to be like, I love or I hate the game. The combat, unfortunately, is like the weakest part of it, in my opinion, because I just, it's just like you run and you like throw your ball and then like you kill them and then they respawn. It's just like, it feels more like action-y and sportsy than I would want it to be. But I feel like the visuals and like the characters and like I feel like literally everything else about it kind of makes up for it. So I think it's just going to be a matter of me kind of like getting used to how the game plays, and maybe giving it more of a little bit more time to kind of either figure out whether I want to keep at it or not, if that makes sense. It does feel like the game isn't too combat heavy though, so that's nice. You're kind of living? Yes, I love that. I remember it took me a minute to get into the swing of it. Iconic. Oh, by the way, y'all, it's been a while since I've said something in chat, but I do have a poll. After we do this game, whether it's just a 1 stream thing, whether I decide to play it for, until we beat it or whatever, the next game that we play is going to be the first game out of my new series called Ruby's Retro Roulette. And so I'm going to be playing games for every year of my life. So basically, we're going to start at 1994, a game, y'all are going to vote for a game from 1994 for me to play next. And then we're going to go through all of the years, 1995, 96, 97, up until 2021/2022, depending on how long it takes us to get through all the 27 years of my existence, and games that came out as I, existed. So the first few games are there for 1994, the first game of the series. So yeah, feel free to vote if you haven't, and I will reveal the results at the end of today's stream. I think so. This one implies that we need to be quick, and this one implies that we need to be strong. So I think Fall flat. I don't know. I'm just trying my best. I'm just trying my best here. Shay is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the desolate sprawl of Fall Flat. This is the path that Jamur Manymane, sixth of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave, or the Alpha Chief. Can you not feel his presence, him and all his friends here in the sand and in the air and all about? You like the music of this game? The music is really nice, I will say. The music is really, really nice. At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Yay, everyone gained 1 quickness for the next rite. Oh, so if I chose the other path, everyone would have been stronger. Okay, that's fine though. I thought I was gonna be like challenged or something, and I would have needed to be quicker. I don't know. This game's visuals are so stunning. I'm just like in awe, like looking around. Looks like you made the right choice. I see you. En route to the spring of Jamia, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rucky insists you take a look after you settle in. Age revealed, the last emperor. Oh, we have a new page. Let's read this new page. The last emperor, in the words of Galathanian, the master general. How many nations did I scour in the name of the Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people, cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Interesting. Hey girlie. Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense his contemplative mood. You were wondering about this wagon. It's a long story, but I'm going to keep it short. You last long enough in the downside, you start to hear a lot of wild things. One of the wild things I heard one day is that there's a group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom under the stars, while wearing masks and dresses. Everyone I was with just laughed, but something about the story stuck with me, and I started to do some digging. Got in touch with Jody, who I knew. She got in touch with Rucky. He knew who to ask and turned it out. I knew how to answer. That's when we got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. We talked only through messengers, never met in person. I must have gained his trust. He told me to go searching in the sandfolds, give an exact location, told me to bring my friends, then he said to get a reader. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The minstrel was out cold in the corner, just the way you saw him. The rest, you know. So the wagon isn't ours, the robes aren't ours, and I don't know who the Nightwings are. One day maybe we'll meet up with our informant and learn more, but now you know as much as any of us do. So that's how we got here, how we met you. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See you later on. Okay, so we learned a little bit of the lore, how we got here. He nods at you and heads out, leaving you there in the black wagon. Alright, work. Let's go to the slug market. Hey guys. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you've set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Rucky signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That black bloom you got there, I could take it off your pawns if you want. Yes. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now, you gonna take something off my hands here or what? Okay. Oh, we're dragging the moon crest? What is this? After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately, 30% chance. A trinket resembling the intricate sigil of the Nightwings, it shines with a faint light. He's like singing along to the song too. I'm dying. Do I have to drag the moon? Oh, we can't afford anything else. Oh, well. Yes, we're proceeding. That's a one-of-a-kind finger you got there, you know? And you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks. Let's equip girlies. Apparently any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Each of your fellow exiles have a talisman equipped. Okay, with various enchantments, exiles may equip one at a time. Decide who shall yield it. Who do I want to give this to? I want to make up to the girly and give her the talisman. Because, you know, she lost a bit of hope because of us. So I want to make up for it. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all the hoofing around. And so, you see, Rucky indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Okay, work. Bye. See you soon, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like them. Seems real nice, you know. Iconic. Okay, let's do our right. This little hee killed me. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Shay approaching. You notice too that she's wearing your companion's raiment. We can go home. Shay, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. Oh shit. So she is maybe joining us in combat. Although it's always been teams of 3, so I don't know if she will. We'll see.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomia?
Oh, it's
Well,
Jomia.
it must have been the stars.
I've been saying Jamur.
Although it seems that your triumvirate now
I guess we're
numbers
just saying it in
4
different
exiles,
accents.
not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
Do I? The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. Ooh, can't read. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son Almer. So he is an honorable old cur bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites with his son. He is a dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart, and he is very protective of him above all else. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Aww. That's really sweet. That cur was very kind, and his son was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now besides the reader. This ought to be their call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Alright, let's make a choice. There are 4 fuck, I fucked it up. There are 4 exiles in front of me, but I'm only holding 3 pictures in my hands. And the picture of the person I do not hold must pack their bags and leave the competition. Okay, anyway.
For freedom.
Okay, I want... Oh shit. I feel like I want... the strongest? Like the person that has the most enlightenment, I guess? I don't know, it's kind of hard though. I feel like I'm just gonna go with Edwin's choice and I'm just gonna do like the 3 other girlies. As you will. I'm gonna go with Rookie. Oh. 2 more quickness. Oh, work. That's actually fierce. Yeah, choose him. Rookie. Don't have to tell me twice, chum. And we're gonna go with the girly. We haven't played as the girly yet. So let's play as Shay.
Shay.
Oh, me? Thank you for believing in me because I think the scribes do too. Rookie. Rookie. Looky, my super rookie. Hey, I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. Nightwings, I trust you are... Why can I not read? Nightwings, I trust you all are very well prepared, and apparently I'm adding extra words as well. For these old eyes yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready to, my son? I hope so, father. Here now, let me show you. Alright, let's go.
Begin.
Nar.
My goodness.
Oh shit. Ooh. Nar. Oh shit. Mistakes were made.
The Night Wings thus assert themselves.
There you go. Rucky is really fast now. Jesus.
All but banished.
Ass. Oh, no, mistakes were made. Oh shit. Nar. Nar. Oh shit, I can do it.
What happened there?
Nar. Good. Nar. Ooh. Shit. Ooh. Go, girly, go.
Shall it be? I
Oh
say.
shit, I missed. Okay. Oh my god. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jamieux, Manymane, bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting. I feel bad for them. Oh, moon drops.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for
Off with your
Darwin,
head.
this faithful son?
Oh, she's kind of iconic. The girlie is.
Exactly by the book.
Wins it out. Nar. Ooh.
From burning flame to ash.
Damn. They were zooming.
The orb is up. All banished.
I still don't like, you know, the
The
combat
light
is
is
still a bit
nearly
like
ended.
weird to me.
The orb.
Cause I can like attack. Shit. Nar. Oh, shit. Wait.
The orb quenches the flame.
I can't like attack while I'm, you know, while I have the ball.
That's it.
And even like when I pass it, it's still like not a thing that I can do. Oh shit. Go, go, go. Yes,
It is
iconic.
done. The Night Wings prevail. It was a glorious
Indeed.
performance, I must say.
That was hard.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Rude. It seems we have prevailed. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I wonder what will happen to the Fate. They seemed so nice, didn't they? Exiles of the Night Wings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But Father, the night might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the Fate. We do what is ordained and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am wearying once again.
There is much to learn from this experience. Until the next right.
Excuse me. I mean, would you excuse us for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that. I don't think. No one said anything like that to me. But then again, all this, it's very new to me, and so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yeah, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go.
Visalia.
Wait, Almer, wait. I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. Girly. What are you doing? Not me spilling a bit of water on my chair. As you return to the wagon after triumphing over the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Ooh, wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel, he's gone. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel, who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. Uh-oh. You have learned nothing of the lone minstrel, other than what little Headwind told you of how they found him with the wagon. You sense their concern as they scoured the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. You gaze upon the stars once more. Okay, girls, let's see where we're going. So we're going here. At Hayub. The Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of the flagging hands. Alright, we're going. Oh, not that. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley, towards the cairn of Hayub. That's right, we have to risk it. Hi Callie, how are you? Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him, on this night or another. They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Uh-huh. The yeehaw jumped out. I know, right? Hey, girly. After having secured victory over the Fates with ease last night, you find Headwind off on his own. You sense he wants to talk to you about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. I guess we'll have to... Nope. I guess we'll have some tough choices to make before all of this is over, my friend. Just thinking about that. I'm glad you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that. All the more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thank you for checking in. I'm off to go make sure we're ready to move. Oh, okay, he's not confronting me. I mean, he did volunteer, so I feel like if he did confront me, I would have been like, hey, you volunteered. He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he has no misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. Alright. You're having fun in 14? Iconic. I just learned recently that I'm close to beating Realm Reborn, but I don't know if I want to renew my subscription right now. I had a free login event and that's what I used to go back to 14. But it since ran out and I don't know if I'm going to go back in for now. The bundle of sticks Shay insisted on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. She's eating with Jodariel. Rest. You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stare down at you with big wet eyes. Oh god. Okay, I think I'm going. I think we're continuing. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jodariel's tracks potential signs of movement east. The same way you are headed, you consider where to search for him. Oh, it's the same paths. Okay, What are our choices? Glue Hive. The north route across the Jemur Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Edwin believes the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite the one you took. Fall Flat. The south route across the Jemur Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Though Dariel believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. Oh my god. Okay, I'm conflicted because I agree that... No, it's not that I agree. So, I'm conflicted because I do think that... I guess I'm not conflicted then. I do think that the minstrel would have taken the same route we took earlier because they wouldn't have known the other route, right? So they would be more like familiar with the route that we already took. So that would have made more sense, right? And I also don't want to disagree with Jodariel again because I want her on my good side. And I feel like if I keep disagreeing with her, she's gonna be less and less hopeful. But a part of me did want to go to like the other side and take the other path that we haven't taken yet and see what happens. But realistically, I do think that Fall Flat is the one that the person would have taken because they would have been more familiar with it. So we're going with that. How far along are you in 14? What level are you on? Are you at? As you make your way through the dusty wastes of Fall Flat, all there is to show for the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl on Jodariel's face. Last, I felt certain that he would have taken the same route to the spring of Jemur. It's alright, Jody. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there was nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. So we didn't find him. He may have not been in either of the paths, but you know. Alas. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Oh shit. I never finished The Realm Reborn. That sounds exciting. I'm a noob, level 27, I think. Oh, you just got your chocobo. Iconic. I'm like level... I just did Titan. So for anyone who's played 14, I just played Titan. Pants and Dex said that I was pretty close to finishing A Realm Reborn. That's nice. I'm like, finally. Okay, I don't think anything interesting is going on here, so we're just gonna prepare for the knot. They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. Oh, they're the gods. What is she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Shay. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments in the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Edwin turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I'll do it, reader. Please, you have to let me. And the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jodariel exchanges looks with Hedwyn. Each of them nods at you, as if to signal their approval. Shay intends to help fend off the Howlers. Okay. So we're going with Shay, and I make no decisions here whatsoever. I also just realized I have auto aim that I haven't been using this whole time. Love that for me. Hi Wolfie, how are you? You have a huge crush on Jodariel. Iconic. The howling sound. It means they're here. Oh, by the scribes they're here. Alright. What was the button for? Wait, no, I think the aim assist is already on, right? Options. Oh, okay, work. It's already on. Out of here. Yeah, this was like a really good decision. Oh shit. I think there's more. Here they come, here they come. Oh shit. Oh, where? Oh, they're there. Oh shit. They're coming from all sides now. Nar. Oh my god. Nar. Oh my god, there's too many of them. Oh shit. Nar. Do they have to scream at us? Not that. I'm doing kind of okay, girly. Just a bit depressed, so taking some days off from the Twitch grind so I can get my mind in motion again. That's good. Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts. Huh? Just then, Shay spots something creeping toward her. Ooh, what? Not this. They are called howlers. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Shay. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Aww. Oh wait, y'all can see it. Cute. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Aww. You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. The Drive Imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some pattern in the Drive Imp's speeches. He seems welcoming of this. The Drive Imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. Oh, I can understand him now? Okay, I just clicked up a bunch of times until I understood. The Drive Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive Imps stare at him with something like reverence. The Drive Imp joined you. He seems to know his way around. Welcome on board. I guess we have a new friend. You didn't get far in Pyre, you should replay it sometime. Yeah, do it. Do it. Hello. You can see his little imp. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Aww. Your new imp companion seems very pleased in the new wagon. Oh, can I not? He indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Alright, work. Let's continue. He's a total cutie. He is. A precious friend. Alright, we're going to lick sand now. We're not gonna lick sand. We're gonna lick sand. We're going to the location whose name is Lick Sand. An arid southern pass toward the ominous cairn of Haheb. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing west. Bearing east. I don't have any other choices. Hi, Gay. Hi, Falcon. How are you? Edwin orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the rocky pathways of Jamur Valley. There is someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out toward whomever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever it is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Oh? Hello. Tito, it is good to see you, and you found the others even faster than expected. The imp called Tito appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are and who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. Ooh! I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Hey, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That's why I'm here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Edwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tarek. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. He appears to be a traveling musician, yet seems to be connected to the right. I'm doing well, Falcon. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for saying hi. The lone minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. All right. Let's go. The minstrel has rejoined the group. This is very interesting. I feel like this game is way more of a visual novel than it is like an RPG or like even the fighting of it all. Like it seems like very like visual novel-y, right? With like the choices and the reading and all of that. I'm enjoying it. I really am. Like I'm very curious to like see it through. You know what I mean? So like I feel like we might continue playing it further and further. Put that musician on a bike and call him a minstrel cycle. Ah! I gotta go. Cut the cameras. The cairn of Haheb is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Hello? Why is the controller not working? Hello? Hello, Mario? Mario? Why is the controller not working?
Ligaratus.
Let me unplug it and replug it. Maybe? There you go. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. I'll speak. The rope collar. Ooh, we have things to read as well. Mario? White lute, the lone minstrel Tarek's musical instrument with which he chronicles great deeds through song. Interact to listen to various songs from your quest. Oh, that's cute. The lone minstrel and his white lure chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we can just like listen to like previous music that we've heard. That's really cute. Okay, let's read what the new chapter is in the Buke. The rope collar, in the words of Gaul Galathanian, the Master General. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that the Kaelmer rope collar, his elder and most trusted aside. Would that I slew that man myself. Tell him to play Freebird. I tell him to play Rain on me. His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor farther still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. Right. There's a lot of visual novel to this game. I think they balance that part of it well because the story is very interesting. It is, absolutely. Okay, let's talk to him. Hello, I'm the lone minstrel and I have something to say. He seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you as he steps away. Oh well, very mysterious. We don't have any money, so we might as well just go to the right. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as Cairn of Hayab, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then from out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. Oi. Well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own. Consorting with the two-leggers. You are a disgrace there, mate. You realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oi. I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I am gonna make sure all of you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away at his pack As his pack stumbles after him, you hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Me, I'm just gonna do some simple makeup today. Also me, blends eyeshadow all the way from the bridge of my nose to my hairline. Love that. Love that for you.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of
All
the
right, let's do
accursed
this, y'all.
cairn of Ha'ub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny
Out of
you
spite, just to
yours.
deny me of mine. As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Rucky pulls you aside. Look chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker as whenever time permits. It's alright, Rucky, we can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rides are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. Aww. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. It's Tito! Tito seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rights? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though, you need not take my word for it. Ito? Our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. Aww, the baby! Oh, Tito seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tito may take some getting used to. He is inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks.
Oh, he can fly!
And a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be.
I can zip zoom.
And we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Implode. Tito soon returns after imploding. Oh. Well done as ever, Tito. Tito is happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Now let us begin.
Okay, definitely the baby.
Tizo.
Me having a panic attack and then being like, I'm fine. Nar. Okay, I want to choose Edwin because we didn't choose him last time.
Edwin.
And then... Ooh. Okay, definitely not Rucky. He said not to pick him. Maybe we should have Jodariel. It's been a minute. And we already have a girly with low enlightenment, so I feel like we should go with Jodariel. Jodariel, excuse me. Everyone ready? Let's show these curs what we've made of. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys, let's get them. I feel like they're gonna be really fucking fast.
Commence.
Re-zip and zoom.
Tizo threw it in.
Iconic. Tizo, an icon, a legend.
Good. Barely.
Yes! Oh my god, he's so good. Oh shit. Nar. Oh fuck.
Beneath
Nar.
contempt. Your flames
I love the
grow
baby
weak.
so much. He's so iconic. Zip and zoom. Oh. Oh god.
Sublime.
Oh my god, he's so good. Oh
Quite
fuck
an
me.
exchange.
Nar. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
With
Oh my god.
grace.
Ooh. Shit. Nar. Nar. Oh my god. Oh, you want a drama? I'll give you drama. Oh shit. Oh,
All of the
nar.
Nightwings
Well,
vanished.
mistakes were made.
There it is.
The talisman came in handy there, right? Ooh,
If
shit.
I were that one, I'd be rather angry.
Ooh, come on,
All
double
participants
kill.
Gone.
Goodbye, Clock.
Hedwyn plunged into their fire.
Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. Okay, girl, you have like 10 points.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up.
Hey, Zip
Whatever
Zoom.
shall you do
Oh, fuck
against
me.
so fierce a foe?
I destroy them. That's what I fucking do. Goodbye, Flop. Ooh, shit. Wait. Oh, shit. Nar. Why did I do that?
Glory to the scribes.
Maybe imploding was a mistake.
Both banished.
Oh, shit. Nar.
You left yourselves wide open.
They're coming for me hardcore now. Jesus. Oh no, that was close.
And it is done.
We did it.
Nightwings prevail yet
That was
again.
stressful.
They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
Oh my god.
The right is complete.
I'm getting the hang of it for sure. Tizo is excited to have prevailed in his first right with your group. Aww. That ought to show them. Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rucky Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything. You hear? Oh shit.
The rights do tend to teach something of trust.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Okay, what are we teaching him? He gains 50 more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. Edwin and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. Ooh. I think that is good. Although for everyone, that's actually really, really nice. If I were to teach them like everything, like if everyone gets stamina twice as quickly, that actually benefits the whole team. So I think I'm going with that.
The Master General reveals his stratagem. Witness the rights firsthand and be inspired. Enlightenment seldom avails itself
Oh,
to simple
Tito.
imps.
Tito feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. Okay, what are we giving him? While fluttering or zipping, Tito moves much faster than usual. If banished, Tito drops a moon sign, allies can instantly transport to from their pyre. Ooh. I want him to move faster.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe.
I want him to zip and zoom quicker.
Until the stars align.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Aww. We are iconic. We did that. After prevailing over the dissidents in a solid performance, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rucky? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look toward the heavens. Okay, let's pick out our next destination. And while I do so, this is y'all's last chance to vote for what game I'm playing after this. So please feel free to cast your vote, and I will be revealing the results after this. So if you have voted, do not click that link. Don't spoil yourself and see the results. But if you haven't voted yet, feel free to do so and keep the results to yourself, okay? Because I want to do a reveal. Alright, next time we are going to Millith? The Box Star. The Box Star burns bright over a fetid cavern in flagging hands. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley, into flagging hands. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to flagging hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of flagging hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Alrighty, y'all. I think this is a perfect place for us to quit for now. Yeah, we just saw the progress being saved, so we can proceed. That was Iconicals. Thank you so much for joining me for my first playthrough of Pyre. How have you all enjoyed it so far? Definitely let me know how you've enjoyed it. If you want me to keep playing it for next stream, I would love to know what y'all think of it. And for some reason, my shirt just gets more and more green screen the more that I go on with the stream, apparently. So that's a thing. But yeah, it's time to duel. No, just kidding. It is time to do the reveal of all reveals and see what game is going to kick off my upcoming series, Ruby's Retro Roulette, named by yours truly, Spin Blend. So without further ado, the game that I will be playing as the first game in my Ruby's Retro Roulette series, representing the year of 1994, is it's a tie. So I have to choose between Donkey Kong Country or Earthbound. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh no. If y'all haven't voted yet, you can do so and change the tides of destiny. On one hand, we have Donkey Kong Country, which would probably be a one-off game, or like either a 1 or 2 stream kind of game, depending on how I feel about it the first day. On the other hand, we have Earthbound, which is another classique, and that one would surely be a multiple stream kind of journey, because it would be, it's an RPG as far as I understand, so it would take us, isn't it? Is it? I feel like I could be wrong, but as far as I understand, it is an RPG, so it would take us a bit longer to get through it. So it would be like a longer journey. Both of these are classics for sure. I'm trying to think what I want, because like my thing is like right now with Pyre we're doing an RPG kind of moment, so I'm thinking in order to balance things out we could start with Donkey Kong Country, and it would be more of like, you know, it would be more of like a balance thing, right? Because like we would go from Pyre, which is like very lore heavy and very like, you know, story driven, to like Donkey Kong Country, which would be like more of like a fun start to the series, and it would be more of a fun little moment. Not that Earthbound wouldn't be fun, but you know what I mean? Like it would be more of a, for the sake of context with the channel, I feel like Donkey Kong Country would be cute for like a 1 or a 2 time kind of gig. What do y'all think? Are y'all cool with that? Everyone else who voted for all the other games are like, no, I'm not cool with that, actually. No, but I do think that's a good idea. Just for the sake of balance, you know, going from an RPG to a platformer makes sense. And I feel like, you know, Donkey Kong Country does kind of like, I think that would be like a good representative of the year of 1994. So I am writing it down. 1994 is gonna be the year of Donkey Kong Country. And because I think it's gonna be more of a one stream kind of thing, I think it could be a good opportunity for me to start the poll for 1995. Unless you think that's too early to do so. But I was thinking of like giving it like a whole week to do so, and then like by the end of Donkey Kong's stream, I would do the reveal. Because I'm thinking of doing Pyre. I actually don't remember what it said on how long to be. Oh no, not it being temporarily unavailable. Not it being unavailable. Okay, you can still look it up on Google, that's fine. So the main story plus extras. Okay, according to all of the averages from all play styles, it's about 14 hours. So we played roughly 2 hours today. And so I'm thinking maybe if I do like a couple more streams that are longer, we could like maybe 3 to 4 hours. We could do like, so we did 2 hours. Yeah, if I do like maybe a couple streams that are like 3 to 4 hours long, we could probably beat it. And then we could do like that this week, and then next week we could do Donkey Kong Country. And by then I would end the poll, because I also want to know like what game in advance I would play. So are y'all down for us to go on the Google and search for 9095 games and start the new poll? What do y'all think? Are y'all down for that, or is it too early for us to do so? Let's go through IMDb. I am opening it. Just in case. I love that these games that are like on this list are like sorted by popularity, and some of these I'm like, I never heard of them. But yeah. Maybe it is too early to get into it. We just voted for 9094, so maybe it is too early. Maybe we do it on like Friday or something, and we start the poll over the weekend again. I think that could be that would be a good idea. But yes, congratulations to Donkey Kong Country. That's gonna be the first game in the Ruby's Retro Roulette series for 1994. It didn't win, but it tied, so listen, if y'all want season 2 to happen, we can play maybe Earthbound, or maybe we do the poll again and maybe y'all vote for something else. Who knows? Knowing y'all knowing how y'all are so chaotic, I wouldn't be surprised if I did a season 2 and y'all voted for another game. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's stream, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. I really had fun playing Pyre. I didn't know what to expect. In the very beginning, I was kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. It's gonna be a one-off stream. Like, I was convinced, like, at the very beginning, like, when I did that first match, I was like, I'm not sure about this. But as I played more of it, I kind of grew, like, I kind of warmed up to it, and I kind of started enjoying it more. And I feel like I'm more invested in the story as well, so that's why I kind of want to play more of it and see where it leads us. So yeah, let's see what people are doing, and we could say hi to someone today as they are streaming. Let's see. Let's investigate. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I really, really do. I'm very, very grateful that y'all chose to spend some time with me today. I really am. All right. I think we are going to, let me see if they've been live for too long. Oh no, they haven't. Okay, iconic. Iconicals. Today we are going to be going to say hi to a friend of the stream, Go JG. Jess. First of all, Jess's pronouns are they and she, so please respect their pronouns. Jess is just like a lovely streamer. Jess does a variety of video games. They do tabletop RPGs. I was actually in one of their tabletop RPGs. In one of their tabletop RPG streams, I played this game called Ignite, and I played a character called V, which was very fun. And I think they uploaded it on their YouTube channel, so you can check it out once you get all the links in their channel as we go on with the raid. I would love for y'all to use my raid message called The Queerdom Is Here. So if y'all want to copy and paste that, you can either use the sub one, the non-sub one, you can use whatever emotes you want. You can use Jess's emotes if you have them. You can use any emotes to kind of fit the vibe and the moments. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all over there on Jess's channel. I'm thinking of streaming maybe on Wednesday. I will stream again. I'm thinking of doing Wednesday and then Friday, and then if we don't beat Pyre by then, maybe we'll do Sunday. But we'll see. I'm thinking of doing every other day. So yeah, let's go say hi to Jess though. Bye y'all. See ya. Have a good one.
What do we think? Oh, there's a lot of level 20 stuff here.